What's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. And today we have Melissa Hayden with 5-Star Rain Gutters co-hosting with me today.
What's up, Randy and Eric? Thanks, What's Up, North County, for having me again.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a little bit.
It's been a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, you've been busy.
I've been busy,
Everybody's
yes.
been busy. Summer's been busy. Summer's been hot and cold and, kids are out of school.
The kids are out of school.
Right?
We spent 2 weeks in Ireland. So
no kidding.
It was 63 degrees every day, and it didn't get dark till 11.
Oh, no kidding.
Their time.
What made you go there? Family or just?
My son turned 21, so we thought for his 21st birthday, we'll go take him on some whiskey tours and drink, and found out he does not like whiskey, but he liked a bunch of IPAs that they had local and some ciders that they had local. And
Oh, no kidding.
yeah, it was pretty fun.
What was the hot ticket there for alcohol? Was it the cider? Was it the whiskey? Was it the...
Whiskey is huge there. Like Jameson, their original distillery is there, which started
Oh, nice. Did you go through it?
forever ago. We did. And
cool.
I bottled my own bottle of whiskey. And I labeled it, signed for it, like the whole thing.
Now, did
So-
you get to bring that back?
Yes, I did.
Oh, very cool. We should have had a picture of that.
I was thinking about bringing it and sharing it with you guys, but then it's also 7:30 in the morning.
That's okay. What time is it in Ireland?
Good 8 hours later, right?
Yeah,
It's
see, we're
fine.
good.
We're good.
All we have to do is wherever we're identifying that we're at, it doesn't matter what time it is here.
Oh, okay.
So we're like basically identifying as Ireland time.
Oh, see? Okay.
So then we're good.
Okay. I'll see you
so
guys next week. I'll bring my fancy bottle of...
Yeah, like Jimmy Buffett says, it's 5 o'clock somewhere,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what was the coolest part of that whole experience going to Ireland? Was that their first time?
Yes, our first time out of the country, like passports, the whole shebang. It was very neat. So we went to Galway, and they had a huge art festival. So there was like a mechanical dragon going through the streets, like with fire and flames and dancers and music. It was so neat.
Really?
And carnivals, we took our 8-year-old, so we had some 20-year-old kids and our 8-year-old, and so, you're trying to find things to do with the different ages. And but that dragon, like that whole art scene was so amazing. And just, you're just walking down the street and there's a dragon, it was pretty amazing. But for me, it was just being with my kids. Brendan moved out 2 days after we got back. Caitlin lives in Colorado, so I don't see her often.
Wow.
So now we just have the 8-year-old at home, and we're like, all right, well, moving forward, and
So and I bet the landscape was just like, it looked like something that you'd open up an encyclopedia from, like
there
old
were
prehistoric
sheep everywhere, green,
Wow.
so green and wet. Dave and I went golfing. That's Dave's big thing, is golfing. Not that we golf, but we went golfing. It poured on us the whole time.
Really?
So we were the only ones out on the course, and there was a castle. So we're like just, after being soaked for
cool.
2 hours, we just kind of drove around and looked at and took pictures and stuff. And that was and it was just David and I. So that was like our little
getaway within your getaway.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And and it was so beautiful, and beautiful flowers and animals, swans and ducks, like normal things that you see, but it's just, you're on the other side. You're like...
Did everybody wear those kilts?
No.
That's fake news.
I want to say, unless I was just only in super touristy places.
Yeah.
But I did not see kilts. I didn't even see like stores for kilts or where you could buy kilts. So I don't know if that's more of a Scottish thing or an Irish thing, because they both, but I didn't see a lot of that. And we were in like 6 cities. Like we traveled and drove and...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we did not just stay in one place, but we traveled the southern part of Ireland. We didn't go to like Belfast and stuff in the north. We just stayed in the south part.
Well, cool.
So, yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So tell me what's happening over at 5-Star Rain Gutters. We got sun, we got rain, right? We don't know what's going to go on.
Well, we're busy at the shop. The boys are going out working every day, and people are calling for bids every day, so we're busy at the shop. We've got some big projects coming up. That new liquor store on Morrow Road built by Don McAdams with Southpaw. He is going to be ready for gutters in a couple of weeks. So I don't know if people are excited about the Morrow Road liquor store, but I guess it's got apartments on top. It's a big project that's been 3 years in the making. So we're excited for Don to be able to finish this huge project. And
so is that the same guys he doesn't own it. He owns the liquor store?
No, he's the construction guy that's building it.
Is it the guy that already has the place up in Paso liquor store gas station?
I don't know.
What do we call that? The VP on Spring Street.
So I'm not sure who this owner is. I just know that the project's taken a very long time because of they had to pump all this groundwater out, and it took 2 years. So he's only been building since late last year, and so anyway.
I'm curious why they'd put. I mean, that's literally right next to the other one, and there's gas station, gas station,
but
gas station.
But this one's not a gas station. This is a liquor store only. There's no gas or anything, and it's a liquor store. So I don't think it's going to have food. I think it's going to be like a Bevmo, just liquor and drinks.
Really?
Okay. That's what I think it is, because that's what it's called, the big sign.
Just liquor store?
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. So.
Well, that would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, because that new AMPM's almost open too, and I don't know if that's the same guy that owns the other one.
Wait a minute, where's the new AMPM?
On El Camino, just before the post office. There's a huge Arco AMPM there. It's huge. It's so big. It's so big.
Just before
the post office, the Nest, it's right in that area.
Okay, in that vacant lot behind Chevron?
It's not behind. It's on El Camino.
Right,
it's
right.
Yes.
But on the Chevrons. I'm sorry, on the
yes.
El Camino side.
Yes, the Chevron is behind it, and then you've got this big old Arco. It's so big.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can see that one because that's an on and off ramp.
Yep.
Right there. You come off, go on.
But wait, Wayside, the one at the end
Chalk Mountain?
Chalk Mountain is right there, and then you've got the one behind it, and then you've got this one. So you've got three.
So it's like a little, a little gas
loop.
station, little square.
Yeah, it's weird for placement, why they would let something so big go right there.
Right.
When you've got this and this competing already.
But aren't we going towards energy, electric?
So that's what I thought. But this is a gas station, and I think the backside is where they're going to have their electric. So
I think at the end of the day, everybody knows we can't just go 100% electric.
We can. We all know the story. Our grid, It's California, it's all the things.
So very cool. So you guys are preparing, obviously, for another wet winter.
Yes.
Right?
And hopefully homeowners are too, and they're taking this time now to prep, getting their gutters cleaned out, taking care of any issues that they have, things that they're trying to get set up before the winter hits. And when kids go back to school, that's when all the parents and families, adults are oh, okay, it's almost winter. We got to get our gutters taken care of, or whatever else they have going on in their home. So hopefully people are being proactive with that, and we're out there doing the best that we can. I've got a couple of estimators and 3 crews going out every day.
Well, that's good.
So
now you guys don't do any of this, when you say, making sure your gutters are clean, you guys don't do any of that stuff, do you?
We do a lot of maintenance work, and we do repair work. That's not our main business model, because, installing new gutters is just, they're going to last longer and be better for you. But if you had gutters 5 years ago and you're not cleaning them out, they're not going to work. Mm-hmm. So it's you got to get somebody to do it. We have, when we're super busy, we do ask other companies, we have them call other companies to do that, because we can't, we try to focus on getting the new gutters up, especially when all the contractors are calling, because all their new builds are ready. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's only, there's a lot of building and remodeling that's going on.
Yes.
Not just obviously just right here where we live, but countywide.
Yeah, countywide. And we go we're doing bids in Solving and Lompoc and Santa Maria, and then Cambria, on the coast so much. So we're putting new gutters up all over. And, for homeowners, like I said, for contractors, for the buildings that are going up. So it's great. We're glad that we have the work, and I'm glad I get to keep my boys going to work every day. Because that's what it's all about.
So, Melissa, you guys have been around for,
1986.
1986. 1986. So that's 36 years?
Yeah.
86, 96, 06, 16. So 36 years. So what do you think what do you think contributes to that longevity? Because we've seen a lot of gutter places come and go.
Yes.
Bob's, gutters, gutter masters, you see them all.
Yeah.
So what do you think contributes to that?
Well, if you haven't met Dave Kennedy Sr., I'm sorry.
Well, we have, and he's very comical.
Funny. We're a small family business, and I think that if we treat you like family, you're going to come back. If we're taking care of your needs, you're going to come back. And Dave's personable. My estimators are personable. Dave Jr. is personable. And we like what we do. I like trying to take care of my clients and, answering their questions and getting them the best product. My boys, I've got installers that have been working with me for 20 years, and they love their craft. They love that they're installing gutters. They love working with the copper. So I think a lot of it is more attitude versus just go, go, go and putting up not 5-star product. That I think that separates us a little bit from some of these other gutter companies. Because like putting gutters on your house, well, you're like family now. We're going to, take care of you the best that we can. We're going to, if you have questions, things like that, we're there.
That's good. And I think a lot of times, that's what makes a lot of businesses successful.
Yes.
Is it's not just the sale up front. Mm-hmm. It's the relation. It's the it's the aftermath, and so many businesses, and I'm sure you have experienced that too, to where, you might buy something and they want your money. Okay, yeah, you're my best friend right now. And then as soon as you buy it, it's like you become like
you never hear from them again.
Exactly.
Or if you have a question, they take 3 months to get back to you. Now, I'm not saying 5-star doesn't have its ups and downs, because there's just 2 of us in the office managing 1,000 phone calls a week. We can only do so much, but we're trying. We're there and we're personable and, trying to be out there and all the trucks and everything. So,
cool.
we just go to work every day. That's what we do.
Yeah, you do what you can do, and you do the best that you can doing it. And that's basically the bottom line.
Yes.
Well, cool. Well, it is 7:42, and we've got some stuff to talk about. Yep. We've got some car show coming up. We've got some Rotary who won the winemaker Cookoff last week. We got bingo. We got Sensorio. We got all kinds of stuff happening, and we've got Kyle, kicking it up here. Kyle, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. But we're going to go to commercial, and we're going to be right back. So we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew. Caught me chatting with Melissa here about rain gutters. But we got Melissa Hayden here with 5 Star Rain Gutters being our co-host for the day. But so anyways, so we've got some things coming up here. I mean, and we always talk about this. We live in an area that there is so much stuff to do. You miss probably, at least 50-60% of it.
Oh, yeah.
Or don't even know that it happens. Everybody has their own little paths of communication or, awareness or marketing or whatever it may be.
Right.
But not everybody is on this. It's not like a one-way highway, you know what I'm saying? There's so many different paths. So, there's things that happen that you don't know about. And so we try to, find some cool stuff, find some things that, we don't know about. And we try to, enlighten our viewers. But a couple of these things, we've got, what do we got, Eric? Let's go to the Winemaker's Cookoff.
Oh, awesome.
So that was this past weekend in Paso Robles. The Winemaker's Cookoff is a annual event that, you got that, Eric?
Yeah, keep talking.
Oh, I was looking for it. So it's an annual event that this is the 24th year of the Winemaker's Cookoff. So all proceeds benefit the Harlow Ford Scholarship Fund. There's almost 1,000 people attended Saturday evening's 24th event, the Paso Robles Rotary Winemaker's Cookoff at the Paso Robles Event Center. And the event was sold out.
Yeah.
So with over 20 regions of the best winemakers and breweries battled it out for the competition of the best food dishes served at the event. And the winners are, you ready for this?
I am so ready.
So, People's Choice Award was Dow Winery.
Wow.
So, have you ever been to Dow?
No.
I want to go to Dow. I think Dow would be amazing. So Dow bought the property over in Cambria, which was the old, let's see, it was a landscaping restaurant. There's all kinds of stuff up there.
Okay.
And it was right there as you come out of San Simeon, right there on the right-hand side up on top of the hill.
Yes.
And if you've ever been there, like out in the garden, out in the, the area around the bar or around the restaurant, there are booths, like you'd go into a restaurant or whatever, like little circular booths, but they're all made out of straw and, some sort of masonry, type deal. So it's all handmade.
Wow.
It's pretty like Adobe type stuff. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Maybe not Adobe, but whatever that is.
Like,
But you can see the straw sticking out from inside of it. Anyways, they bought that, but haven't started doing anything there yet.
They had a problem with it.
They did?
They had a water problem because I guess the water meter, or how they have water grandfather rights. I guess they didn't get it, so that construction stopped. And actually, Dow just sold to Gallo, so Dow will not be owned by Dow anymore. It'll be owned by Gallo. So that's Italy, Mammoth, Cambria, and Paso.
Wow.
wow.
Well, there you go. There's some straight out of the horse's mouth right there. Holy moly. So, and then we have, continue on the People's Choice Award, we have Dow, obviously, first. 2 is California Coast Beer Company. And 3, Crazy Women Cellars. Crazy Women Cellars.
So this was a food competition.
It was the winemakers, so they're winemakers, but it's a cook-off. So they're making some sort of food.
Okay.
So it would be interesting to know what kind of food they made, like, mac and cheese or hamburgers or,
that's what I was
potato
wondering.
balls.
Like, so what were they making that people like so
Right?
much?
And then we have honorable mention was Eberly Winery.
Oh, okay.
So then we have Judges Award, which was Ecluse Wines. Did I say that right? Yep. Ecluse Wines, Sexton Wines second, and DeBose Winery third. And honorable mention for the Judges Award was Bovino Vineyards.
Okay.
Professional Chef Award, we have Hope Family Wines first, Eberly Winery second, Ancient Peaks Winery third, and honorable mention is Cali Paso Winery.
Okay.
Professional chefs, and then Spirit Award. This probably means they're the excited most, have the most excitement.
Spirited.
We have Cass Winery, Crazy Women Winery, Hoyt Family Vineyards, Oh, no. Have you ever heard of Crazy Women Winery?
I have not, but now I have to go look it up and see where they're at because that's awesome.
So last year, the Rotary donated more than 89,000 in scholarships. The club goal is to increase its scholarships to 100,000 this year. So we'll see what happens.
They're making food for a good cause, and kids get to benefit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right?
And if you missed it this year, go next year and tell me about the food.
Yeah, well, I think anything that you combine food and alcohol with
Yes.
is going to be for a great time, especially
Yes.
when there's like a competition.
Right.
Like we want to do like a rib cook-off with
Oh my
what's up North
gosh.
County. How cool would that be, Eric? Right?
That'd be awesome.
My parents went to the Long Branch, and they had like the best ribs there on Father's Day or something like that.
I love ribs.
I have a surprise for the both of you today.
Ribs are my best
I like
friend.
surprises.
I have a surprise for the both of you guys today. I have a world-renowned koala wrestling champion on the phone right now, and her name is.
Koala wrestling champion
Oh my gosh.
And her name is.
Lori Bryant with Slow County News. She is. We'll send her out into the battlefield, and she'll come back victorious with the lion around her neck.
Yes. Yes.
Lori, good morning.
Oh my goodness. Good morning. How are you guys?
We are doing awesome. We've got Melissa here with 5 Star Rain Gutters as our co-host today.
Hi, Melissa. How are you today?
I'm good, Lori. How are you?
Well, the war room went down yesterday afternoon.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I killed my phone. It had a terrible death. It crashed into 2 walls and then it hit the door. So I was at AT&T all afternoon. And then last night I was doing the fun, transfer this, find out this, what the heck passcode I used for this.
I know. I hate that. If I lost
phone
my phone
resets,
or
man.
at least the backup, I would basically never be able to function.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to be doing this for the next couple of weeks. But I got a new phone. Thank you to AT&T. They were awesome in Paso. The kids were great to me because I have no technology savvy, and they got me back up and running. So there wasn't a whole lot that went on yesterday, or if there was, I didn't hear
You
much.
missed it all? Great. You're like us. We report on stuff like a month ago.
Right. That's about where I'm at this morning. But the roads look great this morning. It's a little hazy when you get over towards Pismo in that area again. Foggy is the word. And then it's going to be a toaster hot day again, but that's okay with me. It's not too bad. And traffic so far on our side is great. I have heard nothing to report until after I hang up the phone.
Right? Well, I mean, I guess that's good. That's
Like no
good.
news is good
Yeah.
news, you know?
No news is good news. No road closures. No, special things that we need to be concerned about.
Not that I can see, but again, I'm still trying to reprogram this phone. This is what I get for being only phone savvy, right? This is what happens. So the mods and the admins helped me last night and hopefully today, because it's going to take me probably all day to get back up online all the way. I don't know all my passwords, of course, so then you have to go through that whole rigmarole. So yeah, it was that was a journey.
So you upgraded from the flip phone, right?
I never had the flip phone, but now I have the S33 or whatever, the best camera ever.
Oh.
I do Android, so
Yes. It's a lovely
I had the S20. Yeah, so this be fun because the camera looks incredible. Everything else is a little bit weird for me so far, but it'll come back.
Perfect. Well, we wish you all the luck today and hope you get through your phone dilemma and you're able to get back into the war room and bring us all the news that we need to know about.
Yeah, and just remember, the kids are starting to go back to school. So that's going to be, the more walk in, just be aware, be cautious. They're having a lot of events at the schools to welcome back the kids and they may not remember, use a crosswalk. So you just have to be careful if you're driving. Just be really careful. And those big van looking things, those big yellow buses, when they put that red stop sign out on the left, make sure you stop.
Absolutely.
Yep. Keep our kids safe.
Yep.
Absolutely. Let's get these kids to school safe this year. Let's have a great year.
You got it.
Awesome.
Well, awesome, Lori. Well, thank you so much for calling in, and thank you so much for what you do. SLO County News, always bringing the news to the North County of everything that we don't need to know about and things that we should. Right?
Oh, well, you have a wonderful day, you two, and bye, Eric.
Bye.
All right,
Thanks,
bye-bye.
Lori.
So Lori Bryant, SLO County News. Make sure you go to her page and follow them because they have all kinds of information, countywide actually, not just here. They're all over the place. I mean, they're actually really good with stuff. I mean, they pop up. Their news feed pops up with information, happenings, wrecks. There's all kinds of stuff that they do.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of them that do it. So it's perfect. So let's see what else we got, Eric. We've got you tell me. We'll chat about it.
What you want to talk about? You want to talk football? You want to talk bingo? You want to talk about teen center? Or do you want to talk about Sensorio?
Let's talk about bingo.
Bingo.
Bingo. Do you play bingo much?
I don't, but I have. My grandma, who's 93, she played bingo for like 20 years, and so we would take her and. Yes, I have played bingo. It's just been a couple of years, not since her 90th birthday.
I think so. I haven't played bingo in probably 30 years. I don't even know if I'd know how to play bingo. I would have to get like a refresher.
Riding a bike.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like where you get all the lines? Mm-hmm. Like let's see, 1, 2. So you have to get a line of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, it's crazy now because they have so many different ways that you can bingo that it's not just a run of like a row of 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they have different, if you go to like a center to play bingo, they'll play like 12 different styles of bingo. Every game is a little different. Like blackout is all the numbers, so.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So that one takes a little bit longer.
Yes.
So, but I wonder if it's still the same where everybody's like.
So
they pull a ball out?
COVID, my grandma did bingo online and they would use cards. They had cards, a bingo deck of cards. And so they'd pull up a card.
Huh.
Because it was online, right? Social distancing, everything shut down, whatever. So I think if you go to a legitimate bingo hall, it would still be the roller. But
I think they ought to bring back like vintage bingo.
Okay.
Vintage bingo meaning you have the wire cage, you have the rat, cage.
Yes.
You have the balls in there.
Yes.
And you have everybody out there, nobody's saying anything, and everybody's smoking cigarettes, doing this is like vintage bingo.
We're going way back.
Yeah, and maybe even wearing like butterfly, blazers, and women are wearing, like their very
fancy
colorful
Sunday dresses.
Yeah, exactly.
Or their hats.
Exactly. So vintage bingo. So somebody please bring back vintage bingo.
What if they did that like as a Halloween theme? Because I don't think people would want to do that all the time.
Maybe not all the time.
But like once a month, have like a
vintage bingo.
Vintage bingo.
Bring back vintage everything. Vintage Christmas parties where everybody's wearing like the polyester
how far back
pants.
Are we going vintage? Because like if you talk to a 20-year-old, we are vintage.
True.
Like the 80s are vintage now, and that was our. Like I wasn't.
80s
I wasn't
vintage?
a teenager in the 80s.
80s is vintage?
If you talk to a 20-year-old, because that was.
I guess.
Right?
Yeah, I guess you're
weird, right?
Okay, well.
Time keeps moving forward, people.
We're gonna go 70s bingo.
I love it.
Okay, 70s bingo.
Tie-dye, polyester.
Yes, polyester pants, maroon, burnt orange polyester pants, bell bottoms with, glossy brown shoes. High heels, men wearing it. And I got some of those Durangos too. I bought them at Goodwill like 8 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
I rolled those out for my Halloween party. So I have some Durango, the side zip boots.
Jen does not ask you to wear those every day. Seriously?
No, no. But they're really comfortable.
I'm sure.
They're really comfortable. And then the pants that I bought from, I think I bought those from Ross.
Okay.
Bell bottom,
Oh, that's awesome.
like the little, like they're vintage.
Yeah.
So those are my pants and my shoe boot combination. Or I might roll out my dad's Python, pointed boots.
Nice.
One of the two, depending on what because I don't ever know what my costume is until like the night of our party. My wife dresses me.
Oh, okay.
And so she tells me what I'm going to wear, and so then I get to select the boots that I'm going to wear. So that's my contribution.
Okay.
But so we've got bingo. We've got monthly charity bingo nights is starting back up at the Atascadero Elks Lodge.
It's so great. It's so great that bingo's going to
So
start
all
again live.
proceeds go to charity. The Atascadero Elks Lodge will be resuming bingo, which is open to the public on the second Sunday of every month to benefit charity starting this Sunday, August 13th. That was last week. Starting last week.
But it's going to be
August 13th.
this Sunday,
So it's every Sunday, starting last Sunday. So doors will open at 11 p.m. Bingo games will begin at 12:30. Players must be 18 and play bingo, and no alcohol is allowed. Oh. They're at the Elks Lodge. Food will be available for purchase. All proceeds go to charity. The Elks Lodge is committed to helping the community grow through charitable contribution and projects, said Elks Lodge Exalted Ruler Ronnie Maxwell. Restarting the monthly charity bingo games is their main fundraiser to support youth scholarships, youth activities, local sports teams, programs for handicapped and needy children, patriotic programs, veteran programs, and many other community services activities. So since its inception, the Atascadero Elks Lodge has contributed over $850,000 to various programs, including youth activities. So
more charity.
Cool.
It's so great for our community.
Jennifer Jones wants to know who's calling bingo. Do you know who's calling bingo?
Who is calling bingo at the Elks Lodge? Let me see.
Does it say?
Does it say
It didn't say in the write-up, so I'm just wondering if it says anywhere else.
Is that an information that
Well, it could be a celebrity
the
bingo
Elks
caller.
Lodge mission? It doesn't really tell me who's calling it.
All right, I'll have to figure that out.
Jennifer, is that like a thing to where we gotta? I mean, I don't know. Is that a thing?
Yeah, because there are good colors and bad colors. So people are known for being good, and some are, and only because I've been my grandma. That there are people that she likes that calls, and there are people that she's like, oh, that's a terrible color.
That guy's terrible at selecting numbers.
Well, it's not. It's more of the speed and their projection of their voice. It has really nothing to do with the numbers, but it's how they.
Huh.
Yeah, it's how they call.
So I think on vintage bingo, 70s bingo, it's like B35. B35. I mean, I'm pretty close, right?
Okay.
Is that 70s bingo?
I wasn't alive in the 70s, dude. I don't know.
Me neither. And so, I wasn't.
We could go back and watch My Girl, because My Girl has a whole bingo scene, and that show was set in the 60s, so that might answer some of our questions.
My Girl, I've never seen that.
Jennifer Jones says Susie. That's all she says.
Susie?
All right, Susie.
All right, Susie.
Susie. All right.
Susie, the bingo caller.
Susie was the bingo caller at the Elks Lodge. All right, Susie, we have to get Susie on here. Let's see if she's a good caller or a bad caller. We'll have to have your grandmother rate this. So
that would be awesome.
So we're gonna rate the big. So submit your bingo callers. We're gonna rate them from a category of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, of how your bingo caller rates. Right?
Yes.
So therefore, when people like Jennifer text us in, we can know we're rated number 3.
We're rated number 3.
We're on the low ratio of your callers, your local callers. So, but anyways, make sure that you guys get to the Atascadero Elks Lodge. The alcohol thing kind of confuses me because it's an Elks Lodge. And it has the bar. So maybe you just can't bring alcohol in.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I just know that it's gambling, so you cannot be a child.
Yeah, you have to be 18 and over, and alcohol, you can't bring it in, but I'm sure they're going to serve it. Yeah. So, because I'd like to play bingo with alcohol. Yeah. So, let's go to commercial. It's 8:03 right now, and we will go to commercial, and we'll come back with a couple more things to talk about. So, we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, and we have figured out the bingo caller dilemma. All right.
Was it a dilemma?
I don't know. It's just a question. But we've got it. We've got it figured out, and so we're going to make sure that Susie, the dog groomer, is a bingo caller.
Okay.
Okay, we got it down.
All right.
So that's one of our viewers. Thank you, Jen, for letting us know about that. So we've got some other cool stuff happening in the North County. We have another fundraiser. So we have another fundraiser at Sensorio. So you have a little bit of experience with Sensorio, correct?
Yes, I have been there.
So Sensorio and Paso Robles is the light. They're just like mountains of light, right? Valleys of light.
Valleys of Light.
Valleys of Light, which was started, what, you think, 5, 8, 10 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, more than 5 for sure.
And so this is the vision of Bruce Monroe or Morno. Let's see.
Mono.
Huh?
Mono.
Yeah, Monroe.
Monroe.
Munro. Monroe. So this was the vision of his artistic, vision, right?
Yes.
And putting lights all over, and I guess it's a pretty big draw.
It's acreage and acreage of lights, and they are beautiful. They just built a restaurant/bar like music area. It wasn't open last summer, but I'm pretty sure it opened this summer. There's 2, I think they even started a 3rd light show, but there's 2 different shows that you can see. But it's just fields and fields of lights and dark walking paths. I mean, the goal is to see it when it's dark out. So you go eat, music, whatever, and then when it's dark, you're walking through these paths of all these beautiful lights. And it can be super crowded. You got kids running around, so
wow.
you got to be careful, not break the lights, don't go into the thing. Last year, they did a photography contest. So people were submitting their photos, right? And you were getting great shots of these lovely oaks, the stars, the lights, the moon, it was really a great opportunity for people to showcase their abilities, because not all of us are, photographers.
Sure.
And so the bulbs is kind of one of the areas, and the other area that I have seen is their glass wine bottles, empty wine bottles filled with lights, and it's like in a circle dome thing. But as you're walking through, Native American music is playing, so you're listening to like the sounds of history, and you're just kind of, it was like mind-blowing.
So is it kind of just like, there's no like show per se, but it's just like your own pace.
Your own pace.
You can hang out there all day if you wanted to, or all night.
Yes. I mean, I'm sure they close at some point, but it's late, early into the morning kind of thing. Because, it doesn't start getting super dark, because the summer doesn't get super dark till 9.
Right.
And you cannot do it in an hour. Like, you're not there for an hour. You're there for some time. So
then you said they just opened up a restaurant. Mm-hmm. So we're going to probably have to get some information on this, because, like I said, if you have a restaurant that you can go to, mm-hmm. and then you can go to, obviously there's a bar, I'm sure there's beer and wine,
yep.
possibly, hard alcohol.
Yep.
And you can go there and hang out.
And live music. Yes.
So we got to, so Saturday we flew over to the valley in a helicopter. And so on our way back, because I've never been to Sensorio. I didn't even think you can drive into it. I thought it was like like there was a gate like on the other side there to where it's like, oh, you want a ticket, you know? So I didn't know that there was a restaurant. I didn't know there was all these other things. But we flew over that when we got back into Paso. And so I got to see it from the aerial view.
Okay.
Which was, you know, from that, you know, it looked small, but it was just, you know, just valley of, it looked like kind of like the, what was the super bloom? You know how
yes.
just the valleys were covered in color?
All that color.
And that's what it looked like. It was, you know, the purple, pinks, and blues, and, you know, greens, and it was just valleys of stuff, you know. So
I still think that would have been a neat view, though. Like,
it was.
You know, to be able to see it from above, because even, like, drone footage isn't that, you know, they don't have much of that for that. So for you to be able to, like, bird's eye view of it, you know, what a great experience.
Yeah, well, I tried to take a picture, and, of course, you know, we're flying at, you know, 100 miles an hour.
You're moving.
So, yeah, it was just looked like a blur.
Yes.
You know, so it wasn't a very good picture, but it was cool to, you know, to visualize and see that. So getting back to Sensorio. So Sensorio is raising funds for Paso Robles Youth Arts Center. Oh. Which I believe we just had Barbie on here last week with Paso Robles Youth Arts. So the Sensorio, the lights at Sensorio are invited to a special evening, August 27th, raising funds from a portion of ticket sales to the Paso Robles Youth Center, part of an ongoing initiative at the outdoor art exhibit. The special Sensorio Gives Back Night highlights and supports local nonprofits on selected nights, with $10 of each ticket sold to the light at Sensorio going towards the chosen charity. So in 2023, Sensorio has so far donated over $50,000 to local charitable organizations to date. The mission of Paso Robles Youth Arts Center is to enrich the lives of the youth area with free after-school classes in the visual and performing arts in a safe, nurturing environment. It provides nearly 400 students ages 5 to 18 with over 50 weekly classes and serves over 700 students annually. To learn more about Paso Robles Youth Center, the public may visit pryoutarts.org. So,
a great program. I have friends that have had their kids go through all that, and they love the program. So
yeah, I mean, so Barbie, she was on last week? I think she was.
Okay.
She was on last week, and she's now the new fund director.
That's
for
great.
Paso Robles Youth Arts Center, and so they've got a lot of different, you know, programs. Like I said, they can handle and host, you know, 400 kids, you know, and they do all kinds of different things, plays, arts. They learn, you know, digital, you know, digital photography, graphics, you know, probably, you know, what we're doing here, you know, all that stuff.
And it's free for the community.
Yeah.
It's like such a great opportunity for kids to try new things. You know, because as a parent, you're putting your kids into things to see what sticks, and it's so much money.
Right.
You know, but in Paso, be like, okay, let's try this. And it's, you know, the kids got to commit and you got to do the things, but it's free, you know, and that doesn't happen in a lot of places. So it's great for them,
right,
for that community.
Okay, we got to get back to the bingo. Cindy Kennedy.
Huh?
Cindy Kennedy. Mom likes Susie. Cindy Kennedy, good morning.
Cindy Kennedy, good morning.
That's my mom.
Yeah.
So she's talking about grandma liking Susie as a caller.
That's it.
Okay.
So that's
really?
Yep.
Okay, so I guess this whole color thing is a thing.
It's a thing.
All right.
It's a thing.
Wow.
I know it's weird, right? It's a weird thing. So when we lived in Colorado, we went to a bingo hall, and they did on Friday nights, it was for a band, like a high school band, and they would raise tens of thousands of dollars at this bingo hall for this high school band. It was crazy, but if the wrong caller was there, like you could feel it in the atmosphere.
Oh, really?
It was weird. I'm like, oh my gosh. So
I just find it odd.
yes.
You know, it's
Yes.
like, boo, get out of here. Bring Susie back. Oh, can you imagine that?
Yeah.
And you know what? And now you think about that, you could see some old timers getting fired up because they have, like your grandma.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm sure your grandma got hot and heavy if, you know, Bob, the terrible caller, showed up.
Right.
And Susie did it.
Right. And, you know, as you get older, like your filter disappears.
Right.
And I don't want to say mean, you just don't care anymore about what people think or say or whatever.
Too old to
You're
care.
just
Too old to care.
You're just, you know, so it's weird to see it because, you know, not that bingo's not for the young, but really they're like 60, 70, 80 playing this game and they
take it serious.
They take it very serious. Like, I would go in as just a game. Like, yeah, I lost $40, just a game. I had some fun. That's great. And they get so mad if they don't win or if they're one number away and somebody else wins. And I'm like, it's just a game.
Hey,
So
I got a good idea, Randy. We'll go down to Templeton Bingo, and I'll film you. And every time they call a number, you just go, bingo! And I just want to get the crowd's reaction on you.
On the very first one?
All of them. The whole thing. I think it'd be great.
Oh, no.
Hell no, I'll probably get lynched.
No. I was going to say, people are going to get so mad.
Yeah, can you imagine going to this bingo and basically sharking the whole thing?
Oh, yeah. No.
And just, you know, making up because they have to verify, right?
Yes,
they have some sort
verify.
of way to verify. The guy comes around to make sure. Yep. And then I'll be completely wrong. The first 5 numbers I'll put on a line, I'll be like, bingo. And they're like, you didn't get any of them. And you can just see people over there going.
And then you have to go the rest of the game like that. You have to know that they're not going to trust you. They're not going to like you. And they're going to be like, he's not allowed to play anymore.
Can you be what would it take to be the most hated person at bingo?
I just told you.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
You leave with cigarette burns. And
that's what I'm saying.
Cocktails all over you.
They're throwing donut, just throwing your coffee all over you. All right, well, let's not do that because we don't want to build that reputation.
No.
But
it's supposed to be fun, and remember, it's for a good cause. So you go spend some money. You could film him bingoing. That would be fun.
Not for me.
Not for me.
You'd be so bored. You're like,
But we'll have to get the inside if
yeah.
you know. I mean, you're gonna have to go.
Okay.
You're gonna have to go, and so that way you can bring back the information of the intel of what you learned at the bingo at the Elks Lodge.
At least it's a Sunday, and I don't have cheerleading.
Yeah. A is there Bloody Marys.
Okay.
Okay. Is there Bloody Berries like Huckleberries?
Like Huckleberries.
Okay. And B, what kind of collar did we have?
Okay.
Did we have a good collar or did we have a bad collar?
Okay.
So those are the two things that we want to know.
Okay.
All right. And
Mary's collar.
And if it's a bad collar, we want to know what the name is. So that way
or what makes them a bad collar.
I know that's really news. I don't even know. I'd be interested to find out who is the most hated caller in the North County.
Calling the wrong number every time. Calling the same number every time. Could you imagine screwing with them?
B9. Oh wait, sorry. B6. And everybody loses their mind.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess Susie calls many locations.
Yeah.
Susie gets around to those bingo halls.
So she retired, got rid of the grooming dogs, and now she's just expert bingo caller. Perfect. Well, there you have it.
Good job, Susie.
So it is 8:18. It is time to, well, you got to go to work.
Gotta go to work.
I got to go to work. I got to go do all kinds of different things. So.
Well, it's always so great when you guys ask me to be on the show. I super appreciate it.
For
Eric,
sure.
Thank you so much. Randy, always so
We're
much
gonna have
fun.
to get your dad on here.
Yes,
Oh, gosh.
yes.
Yeah,
Can't wait for that.
We're gonna have to plan and get your dad on next time.
Okay.
Because I think he would be.
I need more than a day's notice.
Okay.
With him because his schedule is super crazy.
All right, so let's plan that. Let's see, we're in August.
Yep.
Let's plan that for September.
Perfect.
Let's bring him in in September. We'll schedule a time for him.
Okay.
And we'll bring him as a guest host, and we can talk all fun and games, bingo.
Yep.
All that stuff.
Yep.
Well, cool.
Awesome.
Well, awesome. Melissa, thanks for coming in. We
Thanks.
really appreciate you guys being a sponsor of What's Up North County, you know, our show, everything that we do here. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I'm glad you engage with us, and I'm glad that you come on and, except being a co-host with us.
It's super great. I have a great, it's great fun every time I come on. So
awesome. Well, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, guys. Make sure that you guys plan and prepare for winter right now. Okay, give 5-Star Rain Gutters a call to get your gutters dialed in or get those new ones put up. Right here, buy local, support those local businesses. 5-Star Rain Gutters is that one that we support. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Hanson Enterprises, El Red Rooster, Pacific 805 Spas, Story Termite and Pest Control, Paso Robles Furniture, Amy and Jamie's Place, Kennedy Club Fitness, Borhone Auto Center, Airflow Filter Services, and of course, 5-Star Rain Gutters, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
We don't just serve it up, we roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in Atascadero.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.